You can never tell me. You can never tell me. I won't rise.
Don't do it with the mic in front. But yeah, I was trying to do one of these missions, and you have to like rappel up this thing and then land on this like higher thing. But like every time I would do it, I'd overshoot it. So then I would literally like just like go up and then they just go and just hit the ground. Shield would break. My health would drown itself. And of course, right, I'm doing it. And there's this guy, I think he had just completed the same mission, but it's like you can be at all different points in your thing. Like my brother-in-law, he was like, I happened to be looking at his computer. I know, it's a quick side story. I happened to be looking at his computer, and he had the game on there because he plays on PC. He does PC. And thank you. And you'll have to unplug it too, or else we'll probably continue doing that for a second. But anyways, thank you.
Power down though, right?
Yeah.
Then I'll unplug.
Usually I unplug it. But you're good. You're good. I got you.
I got luck, dude. Bad luck.
I got you.
Bro, okay?
I got you. I'm with you. I'm I'm not judging. I don't judge. Everybody's got their own process. Still the same solution.
Same, but different.
Same, but different. Looked on his PC, so I had Arc Raiders on there. I was like, oh crap. Like, because I had just like kind of started. So I was like, oh snap. Like, that's cool. Like, I didn't know you play. Like, I play with a bunch of people, blah, blah, blah. And he was like, yeah, I'm like level 75. Like, I maxed out everything. He's like, I got all the gun. Like, it's been around, but like, I just got PS5. So I'm like mega new.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was just like telling me all this different stuff about the game, and he's like, yeah, like I maxed out on like level 75 and all these different things. I was like, bro, what the heck? I forgot where I was going with my story. I know that was a mega side.
You were like the guy that completely the same mission as you. You're on that part. Where
That
you're
what?
trying to do the rappel thing.
Oh, yeah. So I'm doing it. I jump, like go up, and I completely overshoot it, and I drop down.
Yeah.
Crack. Dude is watching me do this. He must have been doing the same thing. Oh, because I was talking about different levels.
Yeah.
Because my brother-in-law is at like 75. I'm at like 28, 29 now because I play like all the time. So this dude is watching me, and like the first time I went up, he was like, all I hear is jump, jump. But like I didn't, because normally when you do it, like the ones that are pre-set up, it just like puts you onto the thing. So you're like, cool. So I was like, all right, it's going to do it again. No, I launch up, overshoot it. I'm like, crack. But I'm still alive. So he comes over. He's like, choop, choop, like brings me back to life, whatever. So I'm like, all right, cool. So I do it again. And then I hear, jump, jump. Like, because you can talk to people like in the game.
Yeah.
If you got a headset. And like, so I tried jumping and like still like overshot it. So then here comes me, and all I hear is, "Oh my god, bro!" Like this dude is watching me. This epic fail. So I cracked the ground again. So then I healed myself. Like I brought myself back up, and then I'm like dancing around, and then I'm watching him because I'm like, "Yo, can this dude leave? Can this dude not watch me anymore?" Because I'm getting like just unfocused by you standing there watching me just epic fail. So he finally ends up leaving, and mind you, like this is also like I don't want to say a danger zone because there's like stuff like constantly flying over there, which if they find you, like some of them can just be like a real pain.
Yeah.
So I'm like can you just go so I can finish this and be done with it? So he finally leaves. So I tried one more time. I end up using the one that he put up. So he had put his own zip line up, but then I had put my own, thinking I was Mr. Smarty Pants over here. So I tried to use his, and I followed it all the way up. I'm like, it's got to work. Followed it all the way up. So it brought me higher than I had ever gone. Really? And I was like, I got this. And then poof, overshot it. And literally just landed and was downed. Oh. Like I couldn't even recover from it. It was just like, beep, beep, you're dead, you're crawling. And I was like, there's no extraction point near me. So like either someone revives me or I'm dead. So I just gave up.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I was mad because I had like my own. So you can either bring your own stuff in,
Yeah.
or if you have enough space in your like stash or whatever, you can just use a free loadout and they'll just give you like a small setup of stuff. But it's like you run the risk of like a crappy gun.
Yeah.
But it's like if you don't lose your stuff,
No.
which is cool. But I think I had brought my own stuff in because I had to bring the zip line in.
Yeah.
And I was like, because like I hadn't shot anybody, like still had all my ammo, like all the other stuff. Like I had all my stuff, and I was like, so frustrating. But
Ooh.
that is the arc raiders. Most of the time, it's the stupid arcs that get me. Because there's only one. The other ones, like you can either kind of like dodge. They're hornets. There's wasps, which are like pretty easy. It's like usually like 1 or 2 shots and they're down. These damn hornets, like I shoot their propellers, like nothing, but like they just get you. They basically like electrocute you.
Oh.
So like you'll be running, you just hear beep, choo, and they'll hit you, and you're just like da, 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 da. And then like, but you can't run from them. Like they're just way faster, way smarter.
Oh.
But like now I'm trying to use some of the other like weapons and stuff that I have. Like they have like grenades, you throw it and it's like a distraction grenade, and they'll just go and chase it like an idiot. Or I found it, it's a lure grenade. And then there's the I forget the other name of it, but it basically you chuck it and it'll seeker grenade. You chuck it and it'll go to the nearest thing near you. I'm like, I used to ignore all of these. Like, I'm gonna start packing these because these guys are annoying.
Yeah, right. Might as well.
But, yeah. Well, welcome to the Right Mind Podcast. I just want to say God bless, peace, everybody. Welcome to episode 170. 170. We're almost there, man. 200 is on its way, I feel like. I want to say peace, God bless to you guys for tuning in. I want to say shout out to the team. Shout out to Life. Crispy, who's in the bike. Appreciate you, man. I also want to just give a quick shout out because he was on our last episode, the one that just dropped today, episode 169. Be sure to check it out. Pastor E, he just dropped his 500th episode on his podcast. Yeah. It's a C. Yeah, C. I remember it. C is for clap. D is for drums. Remember. But yeah, shout out to him. Episode 500. If you haven't checked it out, Bread and Beans, not beans for breakfast, but Bread and Beans podcast. You can have beans if you really want to. Huh?
So I wouldn't recommend it.
Yeah, no, not for breakfast. I like beans. It depends though. Depends on the type of beans.
It's got to be a solo night when you have beans. You know?
Yeah, that too. Yeah, episode 500, Bread and Beans. It's on Spotify, Apple. Be sure to check it out. Really cool. Drops Monday through Friday. So be sure to check that out. But we got Cam. Cam is back in the building. Hey-o. What's up, man?
Nothing much.
We were just talking like mega video game nerdness for about 20 minutes of all the not all the video games, but our current video games that we're doing. How's everything going, man? Like what's new in Cam's world and school and everything else?
It's been going good. School is school.
Said every teen everywhere.
Yeah. It's not like too bad. It's just like the teachers and stuff, more or less. It's like because right now I got financial literacy with the teacher I had for geometry, which I didn't really like her because she didn't grade anything ever.
Okay.
So like, but like everything else is pretty good. I got blueprint reading with my teacher I had for manufacturing, which was he's a good teacher in general. I have earth science, which is a little bit of a snooze fest since it's the first thing in the morning. Yeah,
that's a heavy topic for. I don't even know what time you get into school, but
I get into school at 8:00.
Okay, yeah.
Well, that's when I start.
Yeah. Earth science, yeah, that's like,
Early, bro.
huh?
8 o'clock, that's like midday, dude.
Because he's like, yo, I'm going on lunch at 8:00. What y'all talking about? I know that is true. Consider, me too, of getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Like 8 o'clock is like, yeah, just I don't even know. I'm just it's like mid part of my
I
day.
don't understand how people start their work day at 9 o'clock. I don't get it.
Yeah.
I lose my mind.
I mean, that's my like normal, like that's technically when I clock in is 9 o'clock.
Right.
But like my day don't start at 9 o'clock.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm doing 600 other things prior to that. So it's like that gets me up at 3 o'clock in the morning. Love that. But you got to do it. You got to do it. Again, I'm hoping getting up early and staying up late and getting zero sleep pays off. And then I can
One way or another.
at one point sit back and just be like, and sleep and just be like, yep, I'm sleeping due to my hard work that I did all that time before.
I'm sleeping, I'm dead.
That too.
That's my theory with it, dude.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. You know, we get plenty of sleep then. So I heard this thing. It was I forget who said it. It was about like Christianity and walk and stuff and like being like faithful and like, you know, doing your prayers, like reading and stuff like that, and how people will like choose sleep over like getting stuff done essentially. And obviously they were applying it to the Christian walk. And he was like, the sleep that I got like didn't offer me salvation or get me closer to God in a sense. So like, you know, the sleep that I gained didn't like save me for everything else. And I was like, that actually makes a lot of sense. And that really hurts my heart because I do like to sleep. And I'm like, man, I really need to rethink my sleeping habits and how many times I hit snooze and go back to bed all the time. Cause missing out. Don't want to waste time. I don't want to, like, I tell the kids at work, I'm like, don't waste time, because you don't want to look back at your life and be like, yeah, so like my favorite part of being a kid was sleeping all the time or being on my phone. I literally had a conversation with a girl one time because she was always on her phone when she came into the program. And I was like, do you want to look back at your time here at the youth center and be like, yeah, I think my favorite part was like just sitting on my phone in the game room. And it was like, she was like, no, not really. I'm like, so put the phone down. And but no, they don't. They just still they like hear it, but it's like it's literally in one.
They don't even hear it. You better have talking to that wall.
Yeah, it's like in one ear out the other. I'm just like, I don't think you guys understand what's happening, like what you're doing. But there was a question I was gonna ask you too. So the teachers, like supportive, not supportive, like what you're trying to, like in the work, like helping you?
No. So like they're fine with like helping the teacher I'm talking about.
Mm-hmm.
She's like fine with like helping people and stuff. Doesn't grade anything. Like, because I think last time I had her for geometry, I took a test, whole semester didn't get graded. I'm like, how do you not grade a test?
Yeah, I mean, at least
from, like, so I have a teacher that like, she doesn't like she doesn't take off like points or anything, but she grades at her own time. That's a fair trade off. But if I'm turning stuff in on time, and it's just not getting graded until it has to be graded, then that's because then you don't know what you have in the class until whenever.
Yeah. That's what I was gonna say. It was like, how do you know if you're grasping the material at all?
Yeah.
You know, I have my again, I think we talked about this before. I have my own like vision of like how I think school should kind of be, in the sense of, to put it simply, because again, I think we've talked about this. It's like grade, but like in the sense of like just making sure people comprehend what you're talking about. And like what they aren't, like, I don't think you should fail them. I think it's just like, look at if they're putting in the work to do it, like, cool. But if they're slacking, obviously like fail them.
Yeah.
But if you're putting in the work and it's just like not sticking, like maybe that's just not, like, everybody's not built for everything. Like I hated math, but I loved history. I loved writing. Like, that doesn't make me a bad student. It's just like those are the things that I'm gravitated to. So, like, put me in something that I'm gonna excel in versus not.
Yeah. I do agree with that, but like, nowadays they be passing like anyone, because
Oh yeah.
I remember when I was in middle school.
No child left behind.
I remember.
It is, dude.
Yeah.
I remember when I was in middle school. I was walking home because my grandparents' house is like right down the road from where middle school was. So I was walking. I was talking to this kid. I'm like, oh, so what'd you get like for your final grades? Kid shows me his like grades, all Fs, and they still passed him. And I'm like, how are you gonna
That's wild to me.
send a kid to high school?
It's like
Like,
participation trophies.
All Fs and this all Fs,
Right?
and like, so the same thing goes for like high schools too. Like, I know, like
It
from
bothers me.
what I've been told at least,
Mhm.
like it's like they don't like try to leave people behind anymore in like high school and stuff,
Mhm.
because then if they have like kids fail, it's gonna show like the state or whoever gives them funding,
Oh yeah.
that
yeah,
like
yeah.
they don't need it, which is kind of like messed up, because like, wouldn't you think that they would give more money to the struggling schools than the ones that don't need it, or the ones that are like doing well?
Yeah.
Like
I get what you're
you
saying.
would think it
Yeah.
would be the other way around.
Yeah. You'd want to invest more in the people that need the extra help, whether it's like new staff, hiring, whatever. But it's like, again, like we said, like, does it fall on the teacher or does it fall on the student?
Yeah.
Like, where does and how do you gauge that? You know what I mean?
Yes, it does.
Yeah.
Falls on both of them, man.
Yeah.
Your job as a teacher is to reach that kid and teach them in a manner where they're going to understand. But if you're talking to deaf ears, then there's nothing you can do.
Right.
Like, you physically can't make somebody do something that they don't want to.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. And it's like, so how do you know what I'm saying? Like, how do you, both are true. Like, how do you gauge it? Where, you can kind of like explain it theoretically on paper, especially to like those boards that are giving you money. Like, no, it's not the teachers. It's literally just like Tweedledee and Tweedledum just didn't care and didn't want to put in the effort because of XYZ, which again, I mean, there's factors that go into that. It's,
And it's just not how that kid learns, bro.
yeah.
That's another thing I hate about the school system. It's designed for one person.
Yeah. Well, it's like you look at too, like somebody said it, why does my history teacher only know one subject but they expect me to know 10?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
you only mastered one. Like, why do I have to know 10 of them? But there was a point I was going to get. It was like semi with you, but like semi not. In a good way. Darn it. Kids putting in the effort. I know that, yeah. I lost my train of thought. Where are we? I'm gonna have to definitely cut this. What we were talking about, kids not putting in the effort.
Who's the blame? The teacher?
Yeah.
Who's to
Not
blame?
The kid or the kid not putting in the effort?
Tweedledee,
I said
Tweedledum.
both.
Huh? Yeah.
I said both at fault.
Right. And how do you gauge it? Tweedledee, Tweedledum, not putting in the effort.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
light bulb. I do think sometimes there are cases like what you said, but I think sometimes too it's like the environment that they're in. Like if the parents don't give a crap and they're not on their kids to do it, like it trickles down. And then you have some kids that like that's just not the learning process, which I also agree with too. Like for me, I think it was also because of like growing up with Legos and stuff. I'm a visual learner. So like you gotta like physically show me how to do it or else it's not gonna stick because my brain just works in processes like step A, step B, etc. Some people work like that. Some people are very analytical. I'll just read a piece of paper and it'll sink right in. I'll hear it and it'll sink right in. Those kids drive me crazy. Like I had a kid that used to come to my program. He's in college now. But he'd be like, yeah, I just like fell asleep in class and like didn't. And then he's like, I took the test, I got an A. I'm like, do you know how hard I would have had to study for a test like that?
Forget an A. No,
I would be lucky to get a C.
For a C.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I would get a C. Like, bro, I'd be up late, like,
C minus, not even a star.
right, stressed out.
Barely a 70.
Yeah, like barely making it. I'm like, and you just like, yeah, I fell asleep in class and just like kind of just like glanced over in the material and I got an A. I'm like, shut up. Like, so many things, but shut up. But yeah, I think, I don't know, it's weird. It's like a catch-22, like we're talking about too, because like depending on how the person learns, like how do you structure the school? Well, then if you're doing it that way, does the schools get stretched out? If you know what I'm saying, like Department A is visual learners, Department B is et cetera, et cetera. Like how do you kind of structure that? What does that look like? You know, so it's like I get that they don't do it that way, but it's like you gotta take into consideration how people learn, and again,
You really do.
is it the teachers? Because
And the fact that the school system is a joke to begin with. You know what I mean? Like, just the educational at all is all this a joke.
yeah, well, they're also not teaching kids the things that they need. You know, it's like
Real shit they need that they're going to apply in life.
yeah,
I learned, dude, everything I've learned in school, other than like how to read a tape measure,
yeah,
like do basic math, I do not apply in any part of my life today.
mm-hmm.
In any way, shape, or form.
Right. Like the only reason I knew how to apply for college and like do a checkbook and stuff,
Yeah.
well, partly one was like because I took a shop for it,
Right.
which is like kind of like an extra thing. Like if you don't have that in like a regular school, like you probably won't.
Right.
And then I did an after school program that taught me how to write a resume. So it's like it wasn't like in my classes. So unless you were like, and two, it was only for like the top 10 kids.
Yeah.
So like unless you were in the top 10 kids, it was kind of like you can figure out how to apply for school on your own.
Yeah.
Like, you know, ask guidance counselor or blah 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 blah. But it's like, dude, like you want me to succeed and like believe that I can do it? Like show me how to do this stuff and I'll believe that I can do it.
Yeah.
But they're just like, meh, figure it out. I'm like, why are you not showing?
It's the origin of an apple. Who gives a shit?
Yeah. If you're interested in that, like for sure.
cool,
Again,
yeah.
that's what goes back to my point. If you like agriculture, let's like gear this person into agricultural type courses. If you want nothing to do with agriculture, like why am I sitting here learning this? For no reason. I'm not going to do good at it. I'm not going to care and I'm not going to do bad at it. Let me invest in something and do good. It's that simple. But they make it difficult. I don't know.
My school's like a little bit different because like the first 2 years, it's just
Big rant.
it's just like a little bit of like nonsense. Like you don't really get to pick what you do. Like you may go on like some field trips that you get to pick that you want to do or not do. But like I have like so Wednesdays for me aren't academic days.
Mhm.
They're not like I mean like it depends. Like we might have like some like actual classes in case like the past like the other week we had 2 days off in a row before like the Wednesday. So then we had like we had 2 classes,
You
but
had to
that's
catch up,
like
yeah.
whatever because it makes sense. So hold on.
You're good.
Oh, we're good. But so like Wednesdays, like today actually, we went down into the college. Since my school's on college campus, so we went down to the college, and it was like computer science stuff that interests me. So like I was like focused on that, and it was good. It was talking about like how like how they started like integrating AI, but like properly integrating AI. So instead of say if you're like making a code or whatever, instead of spending a week making like the junk code and sending it to someone to make it for you, like fix it or whatever,
Yeah.
you just have AI make it for like the junk code for you, and then you just you change it and make it better.
Gotcha.
So that it saves time and then the work environments and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there's like augmented reality like meeting rooms that you can like go into that you can actually like fully like run like if we were like in person to person, but if someone couldn't make it, they could sit in like in virtual reality though, like on their computer and stuff.
Yeah.
So like
Zoom, but better.
yeah, it's Zoom but like 10 times better because like you can like actually like walk around the area, you can sit down and stuff.
Gotcha.
But no, it was like that was interesting. And then we had another presentation of this dude talking about like business stuff and other stuff like that. But like I get to do like this thing. Like I don't really like care too much about it. But it's interesting though. But it's like, so you know how they have like farms and stuff,
Yeah.
and like it's like that but different. So it's like a hydroponics farm.
Yeah.
So instead of just like being in dirt and stuff, take up a bunch of room. It takes up like a corner of the room. That's not even that big, and it's just like they grow like lettuce and stuff for the school, which is kind of cool. And then my third and fourth year, which would be my third year's next year,
Yeah.
I get to like choose like college classes I actually want to do.
Makes sense.
So like, and I think I only have like one mandatory class that like one. I think it's one or two. I forget. But no, I'm taking financial lit now, so I don't have to take it next year, which is nice. But no, so like I have like choices of what I want to do throughout like the 2 years, and I can like graduate with like a degree and stuff. It's cool, but like there's like privileges and stuff that like, if you like do whatever, you don't get it no more. Like, well, sorry, but we used to be able to go down to like the cafeteria, like that the caf that the school has, like an NPR, which is a multi-purpose room. So they use it for like playing like gym sports or like presentations for like crowds and stuff, movie nights,
yeah.
and like stuff like that. But like we lost it because kids kept on like going down in middle class and just like going down there, getting whatever, buying food, I don't have a lunch, so I'm just gonna go down there, you know what I mean? Oh, I'm just going to the bathroom, you know what I mean? Come back with a 4-course meal.
Right, yeah, when you're not supposed to.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to. And then
Eat on the way back so you don't get caught with it.
yeah, at least be smart.
yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
You be a thief, you're good at it.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
But so like, and then like we got stuck in this big, like 2 days now. We've been stuck in this big room. It just principal going on and on and on about like this and that. And I'm like I get that it doesn't pertain to me because I don't do that. Like the only time I ever got like stuff from down there is when I was down there and I was supposed to be down there.
Right,
know what
as
I mean?
you should. As you
That's
should.
the only time I ever
again.
got like anything is when I'm supposed to be down there. You know what I mean? I'm like,
Yeah.
so I'm sitting here. I'm like, all right, well, I know this doesn't pertain to me, but like, what, like,
Well,
but you can't just be like, oh, well, these two people didn't do it, so they don't have to be punished for it. It's a group thing and not feeling like you're being targeted. Like I get that stuff. Very annoying.
It's all or nothing. Yeah, it's all or nothing. The small group ruins it for the bigger.
Yeah.
For the bigger group. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say I did stuff like that, but I know like in high school during lunch, like we would sneak off, go to like the basketball court and just like run games.
Yeah.
Like definitely weren't supposed to.
I would leave campus.
Really? Oh no, I couldn't. There was nothing near. There was nothing nearby. Yeah, I mean, I never really like thought about it honestly, but like nothing's really nearby the Vogue.
Yeah.
So I was like, to leave, it would take you forever, to do anything. So it was kind of like we were like in the center of a golf course basically. So I was like, there's nothing around, so I couldn't really go anywhere. But yeah, we used to sneak off and like run basketball games either outside, inside, and then like have to run back in. We'd be like sweating in math class, it's like just dripping sweat, stupid.
The rest of the day.
Yeah, but we would have like tournaments. Like we would have like it was for like we went on for a couple months. We were like, yo, we're playing, and like, yo, this team won. Like we would keep a record, and like, yo, like we won, whatever. And then like by the end of it, we're like, yo, like this, we had the most wins, whatever. We used to do it all the time. It was good old days. It was fun. We never got caught though. Nah, never got caught.
That matters, bro.
We never got caught because we would bounce around because it was like an outdoor court that we would do it on, and then sometimes like we'd just go in the gym and be fine. No one would say anything.
Right.
I'm like, all right, cool for me.
I mean, it's on your lunch, so who cares, right?
Yeah. Oh, we go to there was like a practice court, a smaller court, and we would just go there because nobody was down there. I think it was near like the weight room, so like nobody's in the athletic department at 12:30, like waiting for you. So we would just run there real quick, doop doop, and then come back.
Get it.
Yeah, because like we had the mall, and then like the athletic thing was like you had to go outside, cut through a tunnel, and then like enter into like the athletic side. So like nobody's over there. It's like it had its own section, so nobody was there. So we just run games. Yo, just run, go. And then we'd hear the bell.
Yeah, exactly.
Run back. Like, yo, what time is it? Yo, we got like 2 minutes. Go. What's the score? Go. Shoot. Whatever. And then run back to class, sweating bullets. Stupid. And like we had like a big dude that was with us too, and like he'd be like, bro, like he'd be sweating like crazy. He'd have the towel, like teacher's like, yo, why dripping sweat in my classroom? Nothing. It was just like ran to class, like it's just hot in here. Yeah, it's just hot in here. Like, sorry. But nah, it was fun. It's crazy thinking about that stuff.
Oh no.
High school days.
This is not what people should do to teacher stuff. But so like the first years, absolute menaces. Like so at the beginning of the year, they were like taking bolts and stuff off the bathroom doors and stuff like downstairs in the college. Yeah, they took the bolts out. Like the screws and stuff. They were taking that stuff out.
Huh?
These kids are weird, dude.
Yeah.
Yo, kids today be doing the weirdest, the most.
But like they kept on doing that. Like I think that they did it for like a week or so, and then they got caught. Like they themselves didn't get caught, but like the school complained about it.
Somebody noticed that there were bolts missing from
Schools are hanging off hinges, bro.
right.
Schools, the MCC started complaining about it, which. And in turn got us yelled at, which I'm like, I didn't like. Why are you yelling at the second years? You know, it wasn't us.
Yeah,
it was the first years, but we get lumped in with them because we're not like.
You're still at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, we're not like third year, but like once you're third years, like nothing really pertains to you that happens, which I think it's kind of dumb, in my opinion.
Yeah, it's like any high school. Like you're the freshman, it's like the new kids on the block, like kind of everybody look at me. Second year, you kind of just fall into the mix, but like you're kind of not really like there yet. And then junior, you're like, all right, like about to like run the school. It's about to be it. Like we next up. And seniors are like, yo, I'm ready to get the heck out of here. Like, yo, we done yet? Like I'm cool. Like so, like juniors are essentially like the head of the school. Cause like seniors, yo, I'm ready. Peace out. Like I'm cool. Like, I could care less about this place. Like, respectfully. Like, you know, you care, but some people literally don't care. They're like, get me out. Like, I'm gone. Like,
They were happy when I left. They were happy to give me my high school diploma.
like, take it and
I
go.
don't have to deal with you no more.
Get out.
You know what? You're not supposed to pass, but you will.
Yeah, they're like, we just want this guy out of here. Get out.
But yeah, no. So, like, then they were like, they got their laptops taken away from them. Like the whole first year, laptops taken away because our school gives us like laptops to like use and stuff. Because like and we don't have like generic laptops. We have like Windows laptops because like that's what we need to like run our stuff on.
Yeah, the software.
And they were like abusing it. I'm like, why? Like they were like playing games in class, not discreetly in front of the teachers. I'm like. If you're gonna play games in class, at least do it discreetly.
Like kids don't know how to do stuff. Like, I am not the person that went out and like tried to get in trouble. Yeah. I was not that kid. Right. I mean, I was the kid who would talk in class. You'd get yelled at. You'd still do it. Whatever. But like, I was never the type of kid that would just like menacingly go out and do stuff, right? Yeah. But like I also knew enough to like if you are gonna do something,
be discreet.
Like be discreet. Like don't do it to get caught. Like what are you guys doing?
But so no, last year was magical because so some like the school didn't block like some like websites or whatever that you can like get games from or whatever. So kids found out how to get Minecraft on the school laptops.
Oh my god!
And it was like you would see like this was when I was in first year, so this was last year.
Yeah,
they blocked it because like they don't want people doing that in class.
They realized it, yeah.
But like So kids would just start like
Sorry.
you would look over in like math class and you see Tim or whoever you look over and he's just playing Minecraft. I'm like, but
Idiots, dude.
I wasn't playing video games, but I remember my math class in college. It was a freshman year. I was an idiot sitting in the back of the class on a laptop in math class.
oh,
Tell me what you need a laptop for math class.
Right.
Failed it.
Right.
Failed the class.
Yeah, obviously.
Like an idiot.
Yeah.
Luckily, I was able to delete the grade, so it didn't affect the overall on the back end, and I just retook the class. But like, I look back and I'm like, you're such an idiot. Like, what do you need a laptop for in math class? Like, we were writing, like we were still writing stuff down. I look at today, not to cut you off, I know you were going, but like you mentioned the laptop thing, and it like, not because of you and not your situation, but like it pisses me off. Like if I'm being blunt about it, and it has nothing to do with your program.
yeah.
It has to do with like things that I see where, and I'm seeing it. I'm saying this and seeing it from a lens of a progression, right? So the kids that are in our program, some of them, not all of them, but the kids in our program, they all go to the same school, and they're all given iPads for school. So they spend all day on an iPad. These are also the same kids that dealt with, well, I mean, we all dealt with COVID.
Yeah.
But they dealt with COVID in the sense of where they were in their age at that time, where it was like there was nothing else to do but be on, you guessed it, your iPad.
Yeah.
So you're giving the kids iPads because there's nothing else to do. Then they go back to school, or even when they're still virtual, you're giving them iPads and technology. And then when they go back to school, they're given iPads to learn all day. And then they come in the program, and then they're still on the iPads, watching stuff, doing stuff, playing games, whatever. And I'm like, these kids are literally all day on an iPad.
Yeah.
And then what they do, so we offer electronics like Nintendo Switches, Xbox, whatever. They'll do all that. 4 o'clock comes, mind you, they've been on the iPad literally all day. And they're like, can I play video games? Won't do any programming. Won't like go in the gym. Won't touch dirt, as the kids say nowadays, or touch grass. Won't do anything like other than the iPad. And then I'm like, no, like you don't. I said it to one kid. Well, it was for like a different scenario, but this has definitely happened in like real time. Of like, no, like you've been on an iPad all day, and they're like, oh, but that's why I came. Was to like use your electronics, like to go on because they'll wait.
Well, yeah, no, I know, but I say, like what?
So they get out at 2:50.
Yeah.
4 o'clock, we open up the electronics. We close at 5. You get a half hour to use it.
Yeah.
And some kids will literally, they won't do anything all day, even if they're not on their iPad. They won't do anything. Nope. And then as soon as 4 o'clock hit, can I get said electronic? And I'm like.
They're like 56,
counting, no, literally
59,
counting
61, yeah.
the minutes, counting the minutes. And I understand, but I would see this in the beginning half of it, not the back end, where you just got out of school, like you just want to decompress. Yeah. I get it. I did the same thing. I come home. I mean, we're talking a little old school, some mac and cheese, some cat dog on Nickelodeon, watch a little TV. You know, I didn't like just jump straight into the homework unless I had like tons of projects I had to do or something, whatever. But like, I'm gonna kick back for a second. But like to do literally nothing and then just jump on electronics, like I don't know. It just bothered. It gives a poor taste in my mouth.
Oh.
But again, I just. It's good to have the technology. It's just it's just the age that we're in. I understand that.
Technology is helpful.
It's helpful.
It can be helpful.
Yeah.
That's why it's here. It's meant to be a tool.
Right.
Not it. Not it.
Yeah, the only thing. Yeah, the only thing. So, I know, we're mad tangent. But again, if you're using it in school, you're doing the work, it's applicable to what you're doing. Don't be like me sitting in math class on a laptop. Write your answers down. But like, again, if it's applicable, cool. But like, I just think everything. I think they even do the math on their iPads. Yeah. Well, do you another not random thing? Do you see the new iPad update? No. If I write 5, like if I use like a stylus or whatever or the Apple Pen, and I write 5 + 4, it'll solve it for me. Like the answer will pop up.
That's not
like you can't even like try to fake the funk and try to figure it out. Right. It's insane.
But so for like my school and stuff.
My bad. Another loss.
No, you're good. But for my school and stuff, like some of our like midnight, like 90% of our stuff is online.
Yeah.
Like, so like I get like having the laptop and stuff.
Yeah.
Like because it does help like severely like when you're doing like research and stuff.
For sure.
Helpful.
Again, as a tool.
Super helpful.
It's a tool.
But like
it's not doing the work for you.
But like when you like start getting into like doing like work and like
work. Sorry, Riri.
But like when you get to like doing like your work stuff like that you actually have to do, kids just sit there and they're playing video games. So because like last year we had like video game club, we had like game club where you could play games, bring your own stuff, use the school laptop, didn't care. And then like this year they're like, yeah, no, we banned that, and I'm like, that's good, you know what I mean? Even though like the whole point of it is that we were like socializing and stuff.
Yeah. It's important.
Like we were socializing, but through games. Yeah. Like so we're not just sitting there like doing our own thing. We were like I would play games with my friends and stuff. Like we would get on this like same wave. Like,
dude, look at this.
Excuse me.
Look at this. It's crazy.
Really?
And then
solve. Right? No. Write something bigger. Do like 4 times x parentheses. You know, do algebra. See,
I don't even know.
Do you want me to do it for you? I can do algebra for you.
Let's do. This is great. Hold on. Let's switch this real quick.
4 times. I don't know. Yeah. There you go. Times. There you go. Yeah. Something like that. Come on.
Look it.
That's diabolical.
Making these kids dumber, bro.
They don't even need that. They just have that.
That's crazy, dude.
Like
that's crazy.
Like solved it. I probably can't see it because of just the lighting and stuff. But it literally solved it for me. I can't make this stuff up.
They even have to try. Just did it for you.
Yeah, and this was so I wrote down, and I know you guys can't see it. I'll probably, if I remember, I'll try to put it on the screen. I did in parentheses 4 times 9 and then +3 on the outside, and it literally was like solve it and solves it right there for you on your paper.
That's dude.
Imagine this: you're a math teacher. You just look over and you're looking over this kid's shoulder to make sure they know what they're doing.
Like I'm tempted to just look up like a really complex like cosine, like crazy.
Oh, yeah.
Crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Like some crazy type of thing. Like 40-foot long math equation and just write it down and just see if it solves it. Like I really want to, like right now.
Dude, like throw like trigonometry at it, see if it does.
Hold on. You know what?
Because like my math class,
go ahead,
like
go.
I had to like, it was like, oh my. Because, like, I think one of the problems, like, I got, it was, like, 4 different parentheses multiplied by, like 3 different numbers. And it was like, all right, solve this for all the values. I think, like, the final equation took, like, 4 lines of, like notebook paper.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there was easier ways to do it. I was just doing it the long way because I didn't want to do the easy way because I didn't know how really, and I didn't want to mess it up. So I'm like, all right, we're just gonna do it the long way. And I'm like, and it was like, oh well, someone's, I'm like, oh, well, I got there eventually, and then, obviously, like, I use, like a calculator to double check my work.
Mm-hmm.
Like, or, like, if it's, like, big numbers, then I'll use a calculator, like, as I'm going through it, so I know I'm doing it right.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like,
You check
that,
your work. Yeah.
like, checking your work isn't, like, bad, but that is diabolical, where it just gives you the answer.
It literally gives me the answer.
That's cheating, bro.
It's not like it doesn't even hide it, like the solve button for you. It puts it right in your face.
Come on, whatever happened to counting your hands and toes, bro? You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying.
But like,
sitting in the math class, like 1, 7, 8, 9, using your toes, pressing. You know what I mean?
yeah, but no. So
Beautiful.
so like, what kids like? Not even in my school, but like, I know like like in my middle school, some kids stole a sink. From my
Who
school.
steals a sink, bro?
I don't know.
Everything but it's supposed to be everything but the kitchen sink.
I don't know. But they stole soap. They stole soap dispensers. They stole toilet papers. They stole like toilet lids from like the nasty bathrooms. I don't know who would ever want that. But no, it got to like one point where like they threatened to shut down the boys' bathrooms because of like stuff that was going on. And I'm like, you can do that, but I don't think parents would take that too well. So they like didn't do it. I know there was like a period of time where like you had to like sign out and prove that you were like supposed to be in the bathroom if someone asked you if you were supposed to be in the bathroom or not.
Back in my day, dude, teacher wrote you a hall pass, bro.
Yeah,
You got caught without that hall pass, you got detention.
yeah, that's how it was.
Yeah,
That's how it was.
that's
My
what I'm- yeah.
But no, so
I
when
just photocopied one. I always had a hall pass.
That's
bro.
how you don't get caught.
But no, so like there's been like stuff on like like social media or whatever. Kids would like take like a mechanical pencil, like graphite, shove it into their computers, and break them.
Why?
I don't
Like,
know, or like they would like throw their laptops across the room, destroy them.
I just wanted to kill it.
Yo, if I was
Like,
the teacher, 1,000%.
Think about it. The kids aren't paying for this. The parents are.
Yeah.
And like, imagine you get a call from the school about your kid. You're like, oh, what happened? Why are you calling me about my kid? Yeah, they decided to hug their laptop at another kid and it broke.
Would not be a happy day in my house.
Oh.
Heck
Like-
no.
And
What?
bro, they make you sign a waiver.
They do.
Do they?
Like, yo, you don't pass that waiver and they don't give you a laptop.
As you should.
But like,
Well, it's rightfully, yeah. I get it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
okay, but who in their right mind would want?
Sorry, I had to point at the word.
You're good. But who would wanna huck their laptop? Like,
Yeah, that's
play
like
games on it at that point. Just play the games.
that's like diabolical at that point. Like
Or like-
it's so savage to
Yeah.
me.
Or like, I seen this one where this kid's like, how many colored pencils I can fit in my laptop? I'm like, what? And you see him like shoving the colored pencils. I'm like, what are you doing? What made you think of doing this? But no. So like, what actually happened in my school is my poor math teacher. I felt so bad for him. He had the two first year classes. I'm like, oh, I feel so bad for this man. They broke his sharpener like 7 times
Jeez.
to the point where he had to start hiding stuff in locked cabinets so they wouldn't get to it.
Yeah.
Because like one of the kids, he somehow got like a paper towel and like wet it. Like somehow this kid had it, and he like shoved it into like the pencil sharpener, and then tried to turn it, like not sharpen his pencil, but turn it into like the eraser part, and then shove it in there and try to sharpen it, and like grinded the paper towels up. I'm like, what are we doing? Why are we destroying people's property?
People just don't care because they, like you said, they're not the ones that are paying for it.
Yeah, their parents are, which like it doesn't justify it in any form of means. You know what I mean?
No, not at all.
Like, I know if I was a parent and I got called from my kid's school telling me that they hucked their laptop across the room or broke someone's sharpener or like anything. Like I would be mad. Like
my mom would kill me. My mom would literally like
I know if I did that, I think I would not be like doing nothing for the next years. You know what I mean?
oh yeah, I'm not seeing the light of day for like the next I can't even tell
I'm
you.
not seeing the light of day till I can move out type of thing. You know what I mean?
If I chucked the computer, yeah, 100%. Like I already knew what it was like when I would get detentions for talking in class. Imagine chucking a computer across the classroom. Absolutely not. No shot. It'd be insane.
Dude, I used to hug chairs and shit. But that was at teachers, dude. It wasn't at kids.
Yeah.
The books were
Justifiable.
But no, so like then they have the audacity to say, "Oh, it wasn't us." I'm like, how can you say it wasn't you
Yeah, right.
when you're signed out to go to use the bathroom or whatever? You know what I mean? Like break the doors and stuff. Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't me. Then
Yeah,
why were
people
you
are
in the
dumb.
bathroom?
Yeah, exactly.
We're like, and like, so what kids used to do? They used to like just stand down there and be on their phones. So we're not allowed to have our phones in class. Or
yeah, I remember
whatever.
we talked about that. Yeah.
Like we're not allowed to. But like every morning, before I go into school, I open up my front little pouch. I put my phone in it, and then I zip it up. Don't use it. You know what I mean? Don't use it whatsoever.
Yeah.
But so like I just don't want to wait for people to get their phones out their locker because it takes forever.
Right.
So actually, funny story. Not like kind of funny story. So I had my phone in my like bag, and I forgot to like shut off the ringer on it before I went to school. And so like when there was like the gas leak in Nashville or whatever, the emergency alert, my phone went off in the middle of class. Only one.
Emergency.
Mind you, he's not supposed to have it on his person at all.
Yeah.
They had a whole big thing at the beginning of the school. Again, I had to sign a piece of fucking paper that he wasn't going to have his cell phone. And I said, no, forget that. Just listen, keep it on silent, right? If you never pull it out or it never goes off, they don't know.
Yeah, exactly.
My thought is, I'm not waiting for the school to contact me.
Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I remember that.
With him.
Yep.
So just keep it on the down low, right? All right. Well, obviously he's not keeping it on the down low.
Okay, well, to be fair, I didn't know that there was going to be an emergency alert. And plus, even if you have your ringer off, it's still going to go off.
Right.
And then it was like...
Put it on silent camera.
I did put it on silent. Even if
Go into your settings and shut the emergency notifications off.
you
That's
can
what
do
I
that?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can.
You won't get Amber Alerts, none of that stuff.
Okay, I should probably do that.
Just toggle it off, bro.
I should probably do that. But anyways, no, it was like funny, and everyone, including my teacher, just whipped their heads and stared at me. I'm like, it's not me, I swear. It was definitely me. But no, it was funny because you hear the teacher's phone going off. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I managed to play it off as it was just the teacher's phone going off, not mine. So
You're like, I don't know what happened.
I don't know. I don't have my phone on me. And well, my friends know I have my phone on me, and they started like laughing. Yeah. And I'm like, oh no, it's probably just your phone, not mine, because mine's in my locker. Anyway, but no, it was like I don't use it. Like, there's no like real need to it. They also banned wireless headphones, and I'm like, because like, oh well, you can still connect to your phone. If you think I'm connected to my phone, you can come over to my laptop.
Yeah.
And have me show you my Bluetooth connected to my laptop.
Right.
Because that's why. Because like in one of my classes, my teacher's trip doesn't care. As long as you don't bring attention to it, doesn't care.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just sit there and just listen. Like as I'm doing my work, I'll listen to music and I'll listen to my music. Like I'm not like watching YouTube. I'm like doing my work.
Right.
It's just I got music in the background. Just because like something to have my brain focus on other than reading like a 27-page passage. Like,
You're paying attention to what you're reading in school.
well, I do pay attention to what I'm reading in school.
I'll show you grades that say otherwise. But
Ooh.
I am passing my humanities class.
Huh?
I said I am passing my humanities class. That's where I do most of my work.
So you're passing every class?
I said I'm passing my humanities class.
Yeah, you need to be passing every class.
I am.
Yeah.
I think.
Every.
Yeah?
I don't know. I haven't checked my grades in a minute. But
Check them. Make sure. What you
I
doing?
should. I'll do
Yeah,
that
bro.
tomorrow. I'll do that tomorrow when I get to school. But anyway, no, it was like I don't understand what makes these kids think it's okay to do something. Like, did their parents not tell them? Like, not
They
to,
might
like,
not have.
break stuff. Like I get it if your parents don't tell you like not to do something, but like you gotta think before you do something. You know, like
They don't.
but they should.
They should, but they don't.
I know it.
That's the problem. They don't think. I mean, again, were there things that I did when I was younger that I was like, probably should have.
You were a 15-year-old kid at one point. You made mistakes too, dude.
But they were also very few and far between. They weren't consistently every single day.
Right.
I would space mine out a little bit and then be like, oh, crap. Like, I kind of messed up there.
Yeah, right.
Bring it back a little bit. And then maybe a month later or so. You know what I mean? Give it some time.
Yeah.
Let it simmer for a second. Don't just jump into another
Oh.
no-brainer.
But no, my middle school was worse than high school. It's diabolical what they did in middle school. They had like formed like fight clubs in the bathrooms and stuff.
Yeah,
We don't talk about Fight Club.
exactly. First of all.
First rule of Fight Club. you don't talk
I just
about
know
it.
because like one day I walked by and I hear people cheering and I'm like, oh, I'm just not gonna touch that.
Again, what's wrong with kids these days? You don't cheer.
No.
Like,
Sit
what?
there and celebrate in silence.
Get up, get up. Yeah. You don't make noise. You don't attract attention to the illegal things that you're doing.
But yeah, no. So these kids were like ruthless. So some kids like 3 or 4 kids brought like fart spray to school, and they like and instead of like spraying it, they took the bottle and they dumped it out like onto like the floor or whatever,
It's like
splashed it on the
rotten
walls.
eggs, bro.
It smelled like
Yeah, it's like
it was
rotten
horrible.
eggs.
And then like every now and then it comes, it's like if you know something about who's doing this, report them.
Reminds me of that South Park episode
Uh-oh.
where somebody took a crap in the urinal and he's like, whoever dropped a long heart cake in the urinal. Chocolate dragon, like stupid stuff. Like everybody's just like, oh my gosh, like you cannot be announcing this kind of stuff
But-
over the intercom.
But no, so like, and this one time I was walking the hall with my friend, right? We were just chilling. It's in like one of like the special needs kids comes up to us and he starts like saying stuff, and then he turns racist all of a sudden. I'm like, what? Keep in mind, my friend was like mixed, so like,
Yeah,
I'm like. I get that you think your brain doesn't process stuff like
They may just not
the
understand.
same way as mine does. Like I get that like everyone's brain processes
It's still
differently.
bizarre to hear it. You know what I mean?
no, for
But-
sure. Yeah,
but-
they don't understand it, but it doesn't.
Experience it in a moment.
Yeah. No, I agree. I
I'm
agree.
like,
Maybe a
like,
little understanding, more understanding the average situation.
Yeah.
Yes, but
Right.
but like, unnecessary, and I'm like, what? And then like people use that like as like an excuse in my school. Now, because like this one time I was in a Wednesday elective doing the same thing I was doing today actually in one of my classes, and this girl, she was on her like laptop doing whatever. I think she was doing like some assignment, and like you were supposed to be focusing since it was presentation, and like just like the presentation, like a handout sheet.
Be ready.
Yeah, use a handout sheet, like introducing like what we're doing, and just God told her like 4 times that she put your laptop away, and she's like, I don't have to listen to you. I'm autistic. I'm like, doesn't what?
Dude, You reminded me. There was this clip that went on, and this girl was like, she went on this rant on, I don't know if it was like Instagram or TikTok or whatever, and she was like, oh, like I just don't understand like why this job like wouldn't hire me. I applied for this job or whatever, but they weren't accommodating to like my I don't know, my diagnosis, my illness. She's like, I have time blindness. And like basically what it is like you can't be on time for anything. Like you're blind to time. Like so basically like she's tardy all the time.
Yeah. No, I get it.
Yeah. It's just another one of those like, huh? Yeah. She was like, yeah, they weren't accommodating to my time blindness. Like, no, that's like real life. You have to show up on time.
Yeah.
Or else you don't get a job.
Right.
Or like I've seen kids today, they're like, oh yeah, I can't work like over 4 hours or 6 hours a day. Huh?
I wish I could only work 4 hours.
Right? You know what I'm saying?
Right, dude.
What are we talking about? Like,
Awesome, bro.
like, oh, that's such a long. What do you mean? That's a standard 8 hours. Like, stop, bro. Like, what are we talking about?
Don't you guys? Oh, the people, the amount of people. We're talking about jobs and stuff now, so like switching.
I was gonna go back to the fart spray because I got a story for that.
If you want, but no, I'm just gonna tell this real quick.
Yeah.
So I have a job. I work in market basket.
Hey?
Standard kid job at 15. So I'm outside pushing cards, and so you got to get like a picture of it. So like it's a downhill. I can't stop like without like.
You got momentum on your
full
side.
on like turning the cards, almost hitting the car like on like there parked. And this lady, she's like this old lady. I'm like 10 feet away from her. Starts backing up. I'm like, what? Like, can you not see me in your backup camera? Because I know every single car after 2016 or whatever has one. You know what I mean? And like, I'm pushing her. I'm like, is she gonna stop? And I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, is she gonna stop? And then like, she doesn't. Nope, doesn't stop. Keeps on reversing, and I have to like turn the cards sideways. One of them goes flying, almost hits a car, and I'm like so like awareness, lady, awareness, and like I'm not trying to get yelled at.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because even if like even if I don't like stop it, like it's technically her fault since she backed into me.
Yeah,
but it's also partially my fault because I didn't try to stop the carts. You know what I mean?
I mean, legally, I think it's her fault either way.
Yeah. But no, I'm talking about with my work.
Oh yeah, with your work, yeah. Huh?
Pedestrian in the parking lot, you're the right away.
But yeah.
Yeah, but no, I'm talking mainly about my work because I was getting in trouble with my work.
Yeah, because you're damaging. Now you're damaging property.
Yeah, and plus it's damaging the carts. I'm hitting someone's car.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. All right.
They just don't want liability for it because she could pop out and be like pull a number of different things. I was backing out in time and he just like slammed the cart into me. Blah blah blah. Like you could. I mean, there's probably cameras and stuff, but like people can still try to play things certain ways. But yeah, he just reminded me of the fart spray thing because we were playing a prank. We were trying to play a prank on some of our coworkers, and so my buddy like pulls it out. I got two stories now because the smell thing reminded me of something else. Pulls out the fart spray, like just did like a quick like whiff, like rancid, like rotten eggs, all the things, like terrible.
Oh, it's.
So they used to put the poopery sprays. They used to have that in the bathroom. Yeah. So we swapped it. So essentially we pour. Oh, that's why we smelt it. We were pouring the fart spray into the poopery so that when you sprayed it, it would be the fart spray. But when we did it, it like went weird. It didn't do it the way that we thought. So like. Some of it got out, or we either sprayed it and then we just left it for like the people that were coming in the morning, and we shut the door. Unbeknownst to we knew, but like it was like kind of unbeknownst to us. We come the following day. We come in same time frame towards the closing of the day, and the janitor walks in and he's like, "Hey, like, do you know what happened to the bathrooms?" And we're like, "What?" because no one had said anything all day. Like, you know what happened to the bathrooms? We're like, no, like, what happened? Like, we thought it was legitimate. And he was like, oh. And he's like some Spanish dude, like, doesn't know too much English, but like enough. And he was like, oh, went in the bathroom and like, oh, smelled so bad. We're like, oh man, wrong target. Like, we hit the wrong dude. Like, just like innocent fire, like so bad. But friendly fire, because he was a nice dude. I love. Yeah, no, the dude was mad cool. He say what's up all the time, whatever. Mad cool. But it was like, oh man, because we didn't hear anything, so we were like, oh, like either it worked or it didn't. Like no one said anything. But yeah, he was like, oh, it smells so bad. We were just like, oh crap. Nah, it was bad. Quicker story. My buddy, we were about to do a training, and I was dog tired. And my buddy hands me this little, like, stick thing, like this big. Yeah. And he's like, bro, just like hold it like right, like here, and just open it. And little, bro, I had it like here. Oh. And yo, I took a whiff, dude. Oh. It was smelling salts. Dude, my brain was on fire for like 4 hours. I was like, I literally was like, oh, are you, dude? I was like, what is that? Because I didn't know what it was at first. And he was like, oh, smelling salts. He's like, I use this all the time. I'm like, what? You're awake now, bro. I'm like, my brain is on fire. Oh, it was so bad. I was like, you're such a jerk. It was like, no, I want to talk about that. Never mind.
So,
go ahead.
So, back to middle school pranks.
Back to middle school
pranks that kids did for some reason. So, there was like, admittedly, I did this too because it was pretty funny. But
he was about to rat himself out.
So we were in gym class, okay, and you're not supposed to like. There was like a stage and stuff for like theater and like whatever, like band stuff. They're not supposed to go behind the curtains, right?
Yeah.
Me being the genius kid I am, me and my friends were like, we should go back there. So we go back there, we could do it without getting caught, like sneak behind there, cause like
as you should if you're gonna do it,
because you just go to like the edge of like the current, and then you would like look, and then you just like duck behind it.
Yeah.
So we go behind, and then we hear these two kids loudly stomping, and you hear the teacher like walking, because there was two doors on each. There was like two like little hallways, because it was the gym, and then there was like a hallway behind the gym.
Yeah.
So it was like little connecting doors, and then there was doors that led up onto the stage. Mm-hmm. So what happened is you hear a pair of doors slam, and I'm like, oh no, and then you hear the stage door slam open, and I'm like, oh no, but luckily we got like behind, like, so there was like the main curtain, there was a curtain like in the far back to like where like if you're like on stage you could like walk between the two sides without being seen.
Yeah.
So we hid behind that, and all we hear is a gym teacher screaming, "Who's ever back here? You better get out now!" He flips on the lights to like see if anyone's there. Luckily, like, he couldn't see us through the curtain since it was like dark, and so well, we just went back there just like chill, cause like and explore a little bit. You know what I mean? Cause like, there was like interesting things back there that you could find. Mm-hmm. So then you hear him like walk out, and then you hear the two kids like scurry off like without being caught. Yeah. So and we walk out, and I'm like, all right. I hear walking coming from that way, so we should go that way. I picked wrong, and as we were walking out, the gym teacher was right there, and just looking at us, and he's like, "Just get back to class." I'm like, "Okay." And
this dude
didn't get in trouble or anything. We just like carried on with our day. I don't know.
Messed up. You done messed up now, Aaron.
But keep in mind, we went back there like a lot of times without being caught. Like that was like the one time we actually like got caught like being behind there. Like we would do dumb stuff back there. Like I remember this one, like when we were back there. So like we found like one of my friends, he found like a metal beam and decided it was a good idea to just drop it. I'm like, what are you doing? And it was
Again,
on
ways to get caught. Dumb ways to get caught.
and it was
Should
on
be a TV show.
and it was on more metal. I'm just gonna go, like, I'm not being here when this happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like
No, that was before.
this is the Right Mind podcast, and it's like even being in your right mind to not get in trouble. Like, don't do again. I am not the one. There may be other people in this room that would think differently, but I am not the one that is condoning doing stupid things. But if you're gonna do stupid things, do it correctly, and don't do it where you're gonna get caught. It's that simple. I think that should just be the title. Don't do stupid things that'll get you caught.
Yeah.
Don't do stupid things while doing stupid things that'll get you caught. That's a long title, but I feel like it works.
Yeah.
It's not good. I'll just do the acronym on the placard thing here, just all the first letters of it. I don't even know. Yeah, don't do stupid things while doing stupid things that'll get you caught. I gotta remember that because that's catchy. I'm gonna have to use it. Hopefully, it fits in the YouTube bracket.
Oh,
Because you only have like 150 characters. Yeah, 100%. It's gonna be like 151 characters. Like,
But no,
gosh darn it.
like I remember this another time I was in gym class, and then these two kids are like saying like weird stuff to each other. Two girls, by the way, in the corner just saying random stuff to each other. And I look over because they said some obscene things I'm not gonna repeat. I look over at them. They're like, "What? You have an issue with it?" I'm like, if you're gonna say that type of stuff, at least don't say it in the middle of gym class. And they were like, they weren't being quiet about it either. They were like screaming. I'm like, if you're gonna say something that obscene, one, do it on your own time.
Yeah.
And two, don't be screaming it out loud for the world to hear.
You just don't care anymore.
That's what it is. Just ignorance.
Yeah.
Sheer ignorance.
It's crazy.
Yeah,
like,
lack of morals and respect.
yeah. No, literally.
That's literally what it is.
Like what happened? Yeah, I get shit. It's funny. So I was letting some kids play video games, and then we'll kind of wrap up. But I was letting some kids finish Super Smash tournament.
Super Smash Brothers, baby.
Dude, they love it.
Yeah,
they love it, which is cool. It's cool.
One of the
Esports.
greatest games ever invented, dude.
Yeah, esports. We do esports competition gaming for those of you that may not know what it is. And so I was letting them finish because the day we were doing it, some of the kids had to leave early. So I was like, let's, just being fair, all that good stuff. And so they're playing. I let them finish. I'm like, it's the only game. They play one match, winner takes all. Essentially, it was the finals. It was the final game. Now I start doing other things because I'm like, they're pretty like independent when it comes to that stuff. They can do it, handle it, whatever.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I'm standing there and I'm like, it's been like quite some time.
4 hours later, they're still playing, bro.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it was like yeah. I'm like, it's been a while. Like, I know Smash does not take that long. And these guys aren't like bad where like it'll end quickly, but it shouldn't take this long. And I'm looking like players are still fighting, and I'm like, maybe it's just like a really good battle.
Right.
I'm like, they're just like wrecking it. So I keep on doing stuff, and I left the room for a minute, and then I came back, and I'm like, they're still playing. Like, what is happening? So I finally go over. I look over. Mind you, there's a crowd of kids that are now watching this game. I go over. It's not even the kids that were originally playing that are now playing. I'm like, what are you doing? I'm like, guys, it's not. I'm like, it's not video game time.
Right.
I was like, it's like it was for you guys to do the tournament, and that's it. And then we'll do video games later.
Right.
And then one of the kids that was playing was like, oh yeah, I won. I'm like, okay. And you were gonna tell me?
One.
Yeah. So then I say all that. Mind you, all the kids are there.
Right.
It's not video game time.
Right.
Saying all of these things.
Right.
No one moves.
No.
And then I start walking away, assuming that they're going to start cleaning said game up.
Nope.
I think they finished the
Yeah,
match.
you gotta finish the game.
No, then they started to do a new one. I literally looked at my coworker and I was like, I'm walking out right now.
Yeah, exactly.
I was like, what are you guys doing?
Yeah.
And I was like, and then I walked out because I was like, if I don't walk out,
I'm flipping out.
like I'm gonna lose it. Like it was just it's just a respect thing.
It's lack of respect, bro.
Because that's my number one rule. Anytime I talk to like the teens, these are the younger kids, but like anytime I talk to the teens, I'm like, my number one rule is respect.
Yeah.
Respect me, the staff, respect each other, and respect the stuff that's here. You do all of that, we'll be cool.
Right.
We'll be fine. Like nothing, capiche, we're cool.
Yeah.
Nothing to worry about. You don't do that, then there's gonna be problems. You know, respectful problems. People can be like, what, you gonna beat them up? No.
Maybe.
But I yeah, right. We'll beat him up in
I'm just
dodgeball.
kidding.
We'll beat him up in
I'm
dodgeball.
just kidding.
Beat him up in dodgeball. But
You
it's
can't play dodgeball no more.
yeah, I know. Yeah, that too.
If you do, you gotta use the foam balls. Those don't hurt as bad.
Yeah, that's the ones we have too. But
You throw it in the dodgeball about 20 feet and then just goes. Shoom,
it
dog
hooks.
legs right, dude.
It hooks so hard. So again, I don't say that to like target like specific kids because people are probably gonna be like, oh, like you're talking about the kids, but it's like, as you can tell, it's things that are occurring in our youth, and I think it's I know it's a problem because also later on that day, literally the same thing happened all over again.
Yeah.
We were getting ready to close.
Yeah.
Some kids were playing. I think some new kids jumped on, which they didn't even sign the thing out. They're supposed to sign the games out, so we know who has it.
Right.
They start playing, and I'm like, all right, guys, like, I need all the electronics. Like, we're closing up, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, saying it loud. People are hearing me because, like, people are starting to get their stuff, whatever. They end the game, and then I'm looking, and they're, like, looking at characters. Like, trying to pick a new character. I looked at my coworker that was with me at the time. I'm like, are you serious right now? Like, this is happening again? Like, we're just doing whatever we want? I'm like, guys, we're closing. Like, bring the stuff up. Like, I know I don't know Spanish, but, like, I felt like I was speaking another language. Where I'm like, what? It just comes down to the point, like, what are we doing? Mm-hmm. Like, where it's like, and I'm not the person to like yell at my job. I don't like to yell. I hate getting into that space, and it takes a lot for me to get there. Because I understand that how you present yourself and how you engage with these kids is how they respond. It's how they receive it. And you want to give like tough love, right, but you want to do it in a way that it's received and not like blocked.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like if you yell at them,
at a certain point, a kid's just gonna shut off.
Yeah. So I try to be like that, you know, like an Uncle Jay type of thing, like where it's like, I'm gonna give you the logic, I'm gonna say it in a nice way so that you understand it and you receive it. I'm not gonna like punch you in the face with it, right. But it's just frustrating because it's just like not sinking in, and then you get to that point, and then like I feel bad because I'm like, I hate yelling. I don't like. Again, I say yell, but I'm not like literally screaming at kids. But it's like
your voice is elevated.
My voice is getting elevated, and it's like I don't like to do that. I don't like to be at that point. Like just follow the rules and listen. Like and it's like again, so back to what we were just saying as we close up. Like, what are we doing? Like, what is happening? Where the respect is out the window, people are chucking laptops across the thing for no reason, no cares, no worries about ramifications for what they're doing. Like, I just don't understand it anymore. And then they leave, and then they're just like, all right, whatever. Yeah. I'm like, you left all your stuff out. There's paint all over the table. Like, does anyone care anymore? It's like, not my problem. Yeah. I have asked kids to clean something up. Oh, I didn't do that. Oh, that wasn't me. Oh, that one popcorn kernel that's right there, that wasn't me. I'm not picking it up.
That's not what I asked you. I asked you, can you pick that up for me?
Are you kidding me? You can't just grab the kernel?
Yeah.
It's literally petty stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like,
oh, no.
It happened today.
Trust me, I know. I get it.
Deal
with it every day.
Kids leaving stuff all over the... they left food on the floor. I mean, it happens all the time. Right. And they're usually pretty good about cleaning it up. But she started sweeping, and then there was still some stuff. I'm like, oh, like there's still some stuff over there. Oh, I cleaned up my stuff. That's her stuff. You already have the broom in your hand. Just do it all.
Two extra 1-2s.
Yeah, like
threes because you gotta scoop it.
Right? Like if it isn't theirs, like they don't care. Right. That's what it comes down to. Yeah. If it isn't theirs, they don't care. That might be the title. If it ain't yours, don't. But it doesn't rhyme as well. No. If it ain't theirs, it don't care. Yeah. But that's literally what it is. If it doesn't affect them or bother them or their things, they could care less.
Yeah.
And that's a problem. Mega problem. I felt like this was like a Jay Rant podcast episode. I knew he was coming on, and I was like gonna ask him just quite like the state of like kids nowadays. I mean, we kind of covered it,
yeah.
And especially with some funny stories too. But I was just like, like I could feel like the rumbles. Right. But at the end of the day, and I will wrap up here. It just bothers me because I just want to see kids be successful. I want to see kids be respectful. Yeah, man. And I just see the decline from like my teens that are about to like graduate, going into their senior years, etc. I see it declining into the preteens. Like it's declining. Mm-hmm. And it's scary because again, these are our future kids. Mm-hmm. Kids are going to run the workforce, run the country maybe. It's the future, and it's scary. Like, gotta get our act together. Again, there are certain things that are age appropriate, and they're just the time frame of the kids. I get it. I've been doing this for 11 years. Right. I know. I know what I'm talking about. But there's a level, and they're just like above that level, like too far, bro. Yeah. But I digress. I just want to say peace and God bless to everybody. Thank you guys so much. Cam, thank you for taking the time to come out, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for your stories, man.
Thank you for having me.
Of course. Always a friend of the show. Appreciate you, man, for sure. No, this was cool. I liked your insight on just like different things, and definitely spoke to what I've been kind of feeling. So I think it was just perfect timing and everything else. So it's always cool to have that conversation. And again, love the perspective too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Again, thank you guys. Peace. God bless to you all. Shout out to the team. Shout out to Life, man. We miss you, man, but we know you're doing things and we appreciate you. Keep pushing forward. Make sure that you follow us, rightmindpodcast.com. Follow us Instagram, Right Mind Podcast, Facebook, easy to find. Everywhere. We are on Apple, Spotify, YouTube. We appreciate you guys. But until next time, my name is Jay Faith. We also got
Cam.
And we also got, I gotta see which camera he gonna hop onto. Which one's it gonna be? Which one? We're gonna play camera roulette. Hey-o, Krispy Pic. And this is the Right Mind Podcast. We'll catch y'all next time. What's up?